Hey guys, what's going on? Daily Tactics here, and I am back with some more Men of War Assault Squad 2 the Star Wars Galaxy at War mod. And now today, I might have the largest battle I've ever done on this channel. We have clone troopers on this small hill, prepared to defend it to the last man. But it's going to take a while to get to the last man because there's so many flippin' troopers here. We have a three-ring defense going on. So the first ring is the strongest. It's got AV6 cannons, it's got machine guns, it's got clone troopers on defenses, it's got these large anti-infantry guns. These things are just awesome. I love these things. Seriously, they can wipe out an entire battalion by themselves, but they're not in the greatest position because they're kind of exposed here, so they might not be able to. So yeah, just like a huge defense on the first ring here. Then on the second ring, it's mainly comprised of infantry, a few turrets here and there. And then the final ring is way back here, and we've got everyone's least favorite clone trooper, Commander Fox, defending it. That's because we are on Naboo, and presumably the Senator Amidala from Naboo had its life threatened, and a massive invasion force came, so Fox was sent with the 65th Coruscant Guard to stop this invasion, and so he makes up the final ring here with probably like 40 troops, 30, 40, something like that. And they're sort of the last ditch effort. And the attackers, oh my, the attackers. So many troopers for the attackers. They've got a lot of standard infantry with a variety of weapons, not just E5s. Here, I can show you some. They've got like E6s, different types of E5s. They've got some machine guns. They've got sniper rifles. They got bazookas. Then we have AAT tanks, quite a few of them, probably like 10, 15 AAT tanks. Dwarf spiders, tons of super battle droids too. And I decided to just put a cluster of super battle droids over here. Just a super battle droid flank attack. I don't know. It seemed like a fun idea, so we'll see what happens with that. But yeah, droids completely surround this hill. It's going to be epic. I'm so excited for this battle. But yeah, I'll be right back in 1 second. We can get underway. Alright guys, so before this battle begins, I just wanted to let you know I added a few more droid tanks into the mix and a few more clone tanks into the mix. Now the clones have 4 ATTEs and the droids have many more AATs, just because I felt like the tank warfare wasn't all there during this battle and I wanted it to be a little bit more epic. I also added an LAAT over here, so if the clones end up losing this battle, I have no idea if they will or not, but if they do, we can maybe evacuate a few of them in this one LAAT. I don't know, just an idea if things go very south for the clones. Without further ado, let's go ahead and press start though. And the droids should start moving forward here. Might see a little bit of lag in the beginning of the battle, but once units begin being destroyed, it'll be okay. Alright, so the droids are marching forward. Actually not seeing any runners here. Oh my god, I say that and immediately runners start happening. Not too many though. Across the whole army, yeah, it's maybe only like 10% of the army is runners right now, and the rest of the droids are being good and following orders, so I'm okay with that. I'm not going to stop them. You know, maybe the droids decide to do a charge strategically, so they program their droids to do this. Either way, on the right flank over here, fire beginning. AV cannons also beginning to fire. Oh my god, this AV cannon already being destroyed by the battle droids over here. One of the AATs must have been eyeballing that and was like, I'm going to kill that right away. And that it did. We're seeing the clones responding with just so much fire at the oncoming battle droids. Huge explosions going off in the distance. Clones not meeting with too much return fire from what I've been seeing. It's mainly blue lasers, not a lot of red lasers, but a little bit of red laser fire is coming in as well. AAT tanks really just pushing far forward. This turret getting blown to smithereens. Seems like the droids are, for the most part, targeting high-value targets like turrets before they're targeting infantry. But just tons of clones going down here. But they're keeping up their fire. They're being brave. They're not being suppressed too much, which is very good to see. The ATTE is doing a great job already taking out numerous AAT tanks as they come forward. That is very good to see. These ATTEs need to stay up as long as possible during this battle. We've also still got 2 AV cannons for the clones left alive, so those will be massive players in this battle. Oh yeah, I forgot, the Super Battle Droid attack over here is occurring. Oh my god, a huge chain reaction of explosions takes out the majority of them. That is brutal. There's still more wrist rockets coming in, though. Seems like the Super Battle Droids managed to take out one of these anti-infantry cannons. That's a pretty high-value target for them to take out. But this Super Battle Droid army over here has failed completely and has been completely wiped out. But there's plenty more CIS tanks coming forward, tons of CIS infantry as well. This battle is far, far from over. 2 ATTEs for the clones have been completely destroyed. Looks like our escape LAT got pushed into the lake by some fire as well. That leaves only 2 ATTEs left standing. Only 1 AV cannon left standing for the clones as well. But they've still got plenty of infantry, actually, and the infantry can be very, very effective against tanks with this blaster fire. If they focus down on one tank, they can do just so much damage against them. So, it is far from over for the clone troopers, though we're seeing the lines getting peppered by high explosive fire here and there, clones getting tossed around like a sack of potatoes. These mortars over here still firing, though, and we can see some of the effects of their devastation over here. Large swaths of droids getting just pummeled by them and wiping out entire units all at once. ATTE gets shot into the air. Brutal. There are still 2 ATTEs back here, though, although I do hear their sirens going off. That means they are heavily, heavily damaged, so that's not a great thing. Looks like we've got some dwarf spiders beginning to crest over these hills. These things are very, very slow, so they're sort of a late entrance to the battle. Ooh, AV cannon over here getting taken down. Also, these 2 ATTEs are now on fire. They are not long for this world. But surprisingly enough, there is still clone infantry left standing at the very front lines of the battle here. These guys have not given up yet. Man, oh man. Floating ATTE, don't mind that. Just futuristic technology, of course. Yeah, this half of the battle, the front line is basically completely dead. They've still got mortars, though, which is huge. I say that, and there's a big explosion over here. Nope, the mortars are still alive. That's good. But over here, the clone infantry seems to be faring a little bit better, though they're going up against 2 dwarf spider droids, and these things are very, very deadly. I'm quite worried now for the clones. Oh, another ATTE goes down there. That leaves 1 remaining, but it is still firing at the oncoming AATs. To the last man, these clones are fighting them off. Dwarf spider targeting it, it manages to get the kill. And now these 2 dwarf spiders are free to fire at clone infantry now. Though they're taking a lot of fire themselves, so these things might go down very, very soon. Actually got a few AATs getting up close and personal with the droid lines, or clone lines, sorry. But they're taking a lot of heat and fire themselves, so they might go down any second now. Clone second line is still alive and kicking, very, very much so. Not too many losses being taken by this second line, so they've still got hope there. LAT is completely submerged in water now. Fox's line actually took some damage, must have been some stray shots hit them, but Fox is still alive too. I'm sure lots of you guys are quite annoyed that he is still alive. Droid infantry beginning to get more involved in the battle here. We can see them moving in mass. They've got a lot of bazooka troopers left alive, and that's because I think bazooka troopers tend to stay in the back of the battle, and they don't run forward as much, so perhaps those guys are the last to die, and that's why there's so many of them left alive. But yeah, droid infantry getting very, very involved in the battle. They better hope they took out those mortars, and they did. That's good for them. Mortars pose a heavy, heavy threat towards droid infantry. There's also some... did I say dwarf infantry or droid infantry? I was looking at dwarf spider, so I might have said dwarf infantry. However, I meant droid infantry. Speaking of dwarf spiders, there's still quite a number of them left alive in the battle. These things are deadly. The clones need to take these things out. I think they're so slow that they tend to be the last to die. Ooh, clone rocket coming in close. Gets a good hit on it. Didn't manage to take it out. Lots of these rocket troopers that were sort of hiding in the grass around here are dead. Oh, there's still this guy who's on the lip of the hill. He managed to take out a dwarf spider, and he's gunning for the second one. The second one seems to be going for the command center. It's got his eyes on it. Ooh, but the guy takes it out just in time. There's still some more dwarf spiders coming at him, though. Alright, battle droids actually beginning to enter into the hill area. Clones having to focus fire on them now. Lots of them going down, though. The clones still have plenty of troopers left alive, and they've still got a very, very solid defense going here, so it'll be okay. It'll be okay. The main command post here for the clones, though, with Fox in it, is being fully involved in the battle now. And AAT pushes its way into the center here. The clones hopefully have some rocket troopers to take it out, but I'm not seeing any rockets coming in. The clones do seem to be centering a lot of their laser fire towards it, though, which is a good idea. They need to take that thing out, or else they could be just absolutely destroyed by it. We got some odd clones here and there, just sort of hiding in the grass, too. So it's not just these guys left alive, though. These guys actually have a pretty good situation going. They've got nice hill cover here and there. They really just need to take out that AAT. Ooh, and that's why, because it just wipes out massive amounts of men almost immediately. Should I bring another LAAT in just in case? Oh my god. We need to retreat. We need to retreat. Alright, so Fox calls in a second LAAT. It manages to get through the droid blockade. Let's get Fox on that bad Larry right now. The rest of the clones continue the defense for now. Let's see. There was a clone on the minimap left alive here. Looks like he finally got taken down, though. Oh, and there's a clone right here. This dude. Oh my god. Yeah, he had like 1,000 droids on him there. Alright, so Fox is in the LAAT. He's in the pilot seat. He's ready to get out of here. Scummy Fox as always, am I right, boys? The rest of the clones fighting tooth and nail, trying to stem the tide of the droids that are coming forward. I actually thought the clones might have had it in the beginning there. I mean, look, there's so many dead droids. They did such a good job, to be honest. This was a solid defense. Just the invasion force was horrible. So I guess if I do a part 2 of this, it would be perhaps an attack on Theed or something like that. Could be kind of cool. What do you guys think? Should I do a part 2? It's up to you guys. Regardless, the clone's still kicking, so I mean, these like 6 clones that remain could pull through here. I guess. Probably not. Let's retreat them. Alright guys, get back. There was a guy actually stationed right here, so he can just hop in here real nice. Get out of there, clones! No! One of those guys might make it. Get out of there. LAT is starting to take some hits. Hey, he actually made it. Nice. Alright, we got 3 guys on this bad Larry. Time to take off. Fox, the coward that he is, gets away. Oh my god. Shot out of the air. Oh my god. Was that an AAT or a dwarf spider that shot it out of the air? Oh my god. Alright, Fox is dead. Oh my god. I expected us to get away with that. Okay. Not a clone lived. Not a single clone lived. I think it's so funny that this LAAT ended up in the water, though. Like a half submerged. That's so funny. Alright. Well, the droids made it through. Not with a lot of troopers, mind you. They took so many losses. Alright, let's check it out. Alright, so yellow are clone losses. Red are droid losses. Keep in mind that when tanks roll over bodies, they disappear. Like, say this droid's gonna run over these guys. Yep, see the bodies disappear. So we might not be able to see everyone that's dead, but we'll get like not even half probably. But yeah, so as you can see, droids took a ton of losses everywhere. This was a brutal battle for them. But the clones lost everyone, so there's that. Once the droids sort of got over the hill, they still took actually a lot of losses, but they started to really get their groove in, and they really sort of started to destroy the clones. But I mean, look how few battle droids are remaining. There's maybe 60 droids here and a few tanks and dwarf spiders, compared to probably 400-500 droids that they started with. And of course the clones I think maybe had 100 to 200 troopers. So the clones did such a good defense here. It was just too much. So either way, a clone loss. But that's okay. You can't win them all. Let me know if you guys would like to see a part 2 to this video, because I love doing these trilogies sort of things. So let me know. Alright guys. Check out my Discord if you'd like to chat with me. Check out my Overtone. Check out my Instagram. Check out my Twitter. All of those links are in the description below. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Comment, rate, and subscribe if you did. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Be sure to click that subscribe button for more content and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be alerted to whenever I live stream or upload. Thanks so much.